It's all good. My next guest stars on the hugely popular television program Lost. Please welcome Yunjin Kim. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. A little chilly.
It's a little chilly in here?
Yeah, well, not in here, in New York. I just flew in from Hawaii, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, Hawaii, obviously. Sorry, we can't compete. Maybe I should have closed the window here.
It's crazy because, listen, I used to live right across the street from you, 53rd and 8th Avenue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's funny how you know, people get used to comfort really fast.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, living in Hawaii, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it's got to be a nice.
sweet.
You know, it's funny. Big fan of the show. I've not missed an episode of Lost.
Thank you.
And when I first started watching the show, I thought, okay, they have found a part of, in the Hawaiian Islands where it's completely deserted. Then, for the Emmys, we shot a piece where I actually went, to your set.
That was funny.
And I went there, and I couldn't believe it's a very, populous area where you're shooting.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people around. It's a public beach.
It is a public beach, and it's kind of funny because if you tilt the camera angle a little bit to your left, you see surfers hanging out. A little bit to your right, you see people getting suntan. They're laying around. And, right in the middle, we're shooting Lost.
Yeah, and you watch the show and you don't see anything. You really do think that they've cleared like a 600-mile, square mile area. And then you're there watching, when I shot, they were telling me, okay, hug that tree right there, avoid that bus
person.
right over there. Or, we can't move the camera slightly this way or we'll see the volleyball tournament. Now, one of the things that's one of the reasons I think the show was so successful, I mean, brilliantly written and brilliantly acted, they have so many surprises, mysteries that nobody can figure out.
Right.
Not once with that show have I went, oh, yeah, that. I knew that would happen.
Yeah.
Are you confused as well? Because I know that they keep the cast kind of in the dark about what's happening.
When I read that I was pregnant, my character was pregnant, I was just like, wow, it's got to be Jin's baby.
Right.
But then I read the rest of the script. It wasn't clear.
Right.
And the next day I had to go in to shoot this one scene, and I was like, I want to know. And I was so curious that I called up one of our executive producer, Carlton Hughes, and I said, listen, I need to shoot this scene tomorrow, and I need to know as an actor, from actor's point of view, who the father is, or else I don't know how I'm going to be shooting this scene.
Right.
And you know what he said?
What?
Act as ambiguously as you can. It was like, okay,
yeah.
nice try, but
nice try. So
they don't tell us anything.
Right. They don't want you to know, and they keep you on. I mean, a lot of people don't know on the cast if their character could get killed in the next episode.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's something that as an actor you need to get used to. Nothing is forever, and it's a gig.
Right.
But I'm fully prepared to get on my knees and beg. If they make that phone call,
they come to you and say, okay,
listen, Yunjin, you might want to sell your condo and move
That's
out.
how they tell you, yeah. You know what I love is when you mention your character finds out she's pregnant and finds out because there happened to be a home pregnancy test that crashed with.
We found it on the plane.
Found it on the plane, which I love. On Gilligan's Island, they used to explain it by Mr. Howell just had a trunk that had
everything.
A bear costume.
Right.
For
every episode.
And he took it on the 3-hour tour. Oh, Lovey, bring the bear costume. But I love that one of the things that you've done, and the writers have found ingenious ways, when you need more food, they have a way that someone finds a giant crate of food.
Right.
And then, thank God, they found some showers on the island. That was good.
We were desperately in need of lots of showers. And, we get tons of mayonnaise. Tons of cereal, salad dressing, which is really helpful because I'm growing a garden.
Oh, good.
So I could just, feed everyone.
Now, on the, I want to ask you a little bit about your personal life. I know that you're single, and I'm curious. You're in Hawaii. You have to be there a lot of the time. Is it easy for you to meet people and date when you're in a strange part of the country?
It's hard to meet people. It's hard to meet new people since you're working all the time.
Also, people know who you are a lot of the time, and so is that awkward?
That is awkward. I mean, I don't know if this is a pickup line. Women get a lot of pickup lines, and some of them really awful things like, "Did it hurt when you fell from the sky?" I mean, you've heard that
Who
before.
tries that one?
Oh, I've heard it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it was just me.
I used to
Anyway.
try, I used to say, I didn't know angels flew so low.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then I'd be hit in this eye. No, I never
Right.
said that.
But
no.
now I get lines like, are you lost? So I don't know if that's a pickup line or it's just acknowledging the fact that they recognize me from the show. So
Yeah.
I'm going,
Either way, it's not good.
I don't know, it's not good.
If a guy's saying, watch this, I'm going to get a date, are you lost? He deserves to go down in flames. Well, you know, a lot of nice single men watch the show. What are you looking for in a guy? What kind of guy are you looking for?
Sense of humor goes a long way.
Don't look at me.
Like, hey. They told me to flirt with you so you can be nice to me.
Who told you to flirt? Someone backstage said... Well, my wife's going to want to talk to them. That's going to go over really well. Flirt with him, I tell you. It'll go over real well. The guy's got a huge ego.
And you know what?
I'm gonna look
Talking
into
about
this.
lost and getting lost, I do really get lost.
Really?
Yeah, my friends gave me a map for a birthday present. I mean, I have no sense of direction
You have a
whatsoever.
bad sense of direction?
Right. So a guy with a sense of direction goes a long way with me. I'm serious.
I'm telling you, I have the worst sense of direction.
So
and I know what you're talking about because my wife has wherever we are, she
Right.
knows, like, no, we've got to, that's north. She can, like, look at the stars. She can watch a bird flying and go right, west.
But when you, okay, if this is north, let's say, but
Yeah.
then you turn this way, so what is that?
What?
You know what I
If
mean?
that's north, that's west.
That's west.
Oh, my God, yeah. That's north, that's west.
Okay, so
don't go by these
that's
stars,
east.
first of all. There's nothing, this is no good right here. You don't want to go by that. That's
I'm
native.
not kidding.
Really, yeah, no, then north and then
north.
west. I can help you with that.
West, this is east.
That's east,
south.
and that's south.
But it gets confusing when you kind of turn this way. And then it's like, oh, God, I have to start from...
Yeah,
and that's why I get
I'm gonna have
lost.
the show buy you a GPS system. At like
have
Brookstones,
many.
they cost like $89. We're going to take
Exactly.
good care of you. You know, I'm a huge fan, and I love your work on the
you.
show, so this was a treat for me, having you come on the program. Lost airs Wednesdays at 9 on ABC. Yunjin, thank you so much.
Thank
Yunjin
you.
Kim, we'll be right back. Bare Naked Ladies.